Yeah, Perine's been special for us. I mean, I think his ability. He's played on some great teams. He knows what he's doing. He's a physical football player. I think he's got one of the meanest stiff arms in the game. I mean, he runs away from everybody and stiff arms them. But I think he's got great understanding of the game, running the ball and catching and protection. He's a great guy to have in the backfield with you.
Russ, you got the top passer rating in the league in the rankings this year. What's working well for you guys in the passing game?
I think it's all about the offensive line, giving enough time to make the decisions and everything else, and then playmakers making plays. I think, we got a lot of guys that are really special. I think Cortland's having an unbelievable year, Pro Bowl year. He's done some special things. He's making unbelievable plays. I think Jerry's going to get really hot here. We believe in him. He's done some really good things. Obviously, in the Kansas City game, he had a breakout game and did some great things for us. We got a lot of guys that are touching the football and doing great things, and we always want to also be a physical in the run game too down there. And it's everybody. It's all 11, and I think the coaches really get us prepared. You guys see our Friday and Saturday practices and the intensity, the detail that Coach Payton has us all on, and it's great. It's great to be a part of.
Now that you've obviously seen it on tape, the touchdown pass to Cortland on Monday, can you kind of take us through that? What was in your mind and how it was able to happen?
I think Coach, put us in a good situation to go for it. He gave us confidence to go for it. 4th and 2, on the road in Buffalo. We need touchdowns down there, and so we went for it. I think a lot of that's attributed to Coach Payton to give us the chance to go for it. I kind of rolled out, left, and wanted to create more spacing, more time, and kind of did a double spin there, and then and just try to give Cortland a chance, put in the back corner, and he does that stuff all the time in practice. He's a tremendous football player, and we got guys like that can make plays like that. It's always fun, and he made me look good.
You also got schedule play, Russ. You had many the other night. Is that something? Can you practice an off schedule, or is that just improvise on the go?
I think you always want to be within the rhythm of the play. I think that playing this position. This is my 12th year playing. You want to be within the rhythm of the play, and sometimes you may not be there because they may have covered it well because they had a good coverage on that play, whatever it may be, or whatever. Maybe you have to scamper outside the pocket, and I just think that these guys are. I think they're doing a tremendous job of finding holes and getting open, and that it's all about effort. I think at the end of the day, it's about effort. It's about effort up front. The guys are doing a tremendous job of giving enough time to make those plays and, create a little magic every once in a while but with our receivers and tight ends and running backs. And I think a lot of times, it starts with that. It starts with those guys up front putting in effort every play, which they do, and allowing me to create some space. And then if it's not there, try to make something positive of it and get north and get first downs.
You said, you came here to win. You won 3 straight. You guys are back in. How much are you looking forward to another primetime game in front of your home fans to keep this going?
Yeah, it's important. It's winning matters. It's obviously important for us to, play our best football game this week. These guys are good. I watched it on the film. These guys can really play. They know what they're doing. They're coached well and everything else. They got great players. I've played a lot of these guys from the Vikings over the years. I know Harrison Smith for years and gone against him obviously in the NFC. And Daniil Hunter, I know how special he is. He's having an unbelievable year. It's no doubt that he's one of the best in the game. There's a lot of guys on that side of the football that can play on the defense. We got to bring our best game. We got to play great in front of our fans. Obviously, to come back home after a great road win with all of our fans coming to Buffalo, which was fun, and then coming back here at home in front of Broncos country, it matters. And hopefully we can continue to stay focused on one play at a time, one practice at a time, and one game at a time.
Ross, you mentioned Portland. What's your reaction when a teammate says to the haters, "Hey, you all owe the rest an apology. You all have a second chance"?
Yeah, I'm just focused on winning. I'm focused on playing great football. It's about my teammates and what we're doing. I know who I am. I don't need anybody's approval. I just, for me, it's or any critics or anything. I just focus on what God gave me. I thank God every day that He gave me the gift of playing this game. It's a tremendous gift. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I get to play with great teammates every day, great coaching, and that's what I love to do. It's my 12th year, and like I told you guys, and if I can have 20 years and make 19 of them great, and that's what I wouldn't complain. Yeah, I think we got to have great practices. I think that's the biggest thing. Great meetings, great practices. Stay energetic and stay high on the momentum, but don't get too high where we forget the work. And and the process and how we got here in the past 3 games. We've gotten here by a few ways. Number one, I think that defense is doing a tremendous job of playing great defense. I mean, these guys every day they're putting the effort in. Vance Joseph has done a tremendous job of really shifting the narrative, and these guys have really put in amazing effort. I think on offense, we've really done some really great things. I think we've really come up clutch when needed to as well, and that's what this game's about, And we've gone against some really tough teams over the past several weeks, and some teams that are top in the league, and we know who we are, we know who we can be. And so I think just stay there, just stay the course, and keep rising. I think the other big part of it, and I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, the best thing we can do as the season goes on is have great fundamentals. As the season goes on, we want to be the special, make special plays, but also play with great fundamentals and great awareness and great situational football.
Russ, two more for Russ.
Over the last, over 12 years, when you have receivers that maybe aren't getting as many targets as they'd like or aren't getting as many looks, do you have to go out of your way beyond just your normal positive, teammate stuff to pull guys aside or make sure that you're in there, you're knowing that their time will come, not just this year, but in general?
Yeah, listen, I think that, I've been fortunate to play with some amazing receivers. I got some of the best in the game right now in terms of Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. And I got a guy like young Mims, who's, a rookie who can do some really special things. I got a plethora of other guys. I mean, I think we got the best, backup receivers in the game. I don't think there's anybody that's better. We got Sills, we got Philip Dorsett, we got, LJ. You've got a lot of guys that can come off, and we got some guys, hitting the bullpen too that can play. So I think that the best thing that is the work ethic, and that usually shows up. I think number 2 is just great belief. We got winners on this team, that guys really want to win. That's what matters most. And the ball is always going to come their way, and the best way to continue to make clutch plays, because you never know who's going to get it. I think that's the best thing about this game, and the best thing about the guys that we have. I got full trust in Jerry Jeudy. I got full trust in Cortland Sutton and LJ and Sills, and these guys making great plays, and Mims and the tight ends and running backs, obviously, as you saw in the 2-minute drill. Everybody's touching the football and trying to make plays. So I think it starts with the trust.
Last one, Bruce.
Russ, what does the next step in the development of this offense need to look like to you?
Yeah, I mean, discipline, being really clean, no penalties. When we go forward and not go backwards, I think we're arguably one of the best in the world at what we do. From the physical run game to the red zone to all the things that we can do. I think the biggest thing is that this game's hard to play when it's 3rd and 15, 3rd and 17 against really good pass rushers and everything else. And so I think the best thing we can do is stay on schedule. When we stay on schedule, we give ourselves a great chance. And so that's our focus, playing clean football. These guys are really good. They're coached extremely well. They got, like I said, you have great players, some of the best that have played this game on the defensive side of the ball, and Harrison Smith and Daniil is a really good player too, and some other guys, So we gotta play clean.
Thank you, Russ.
Thank you, guys. All right.